Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Did you ever contemplate or think that possibly your insurance company could go bankrupt? Well, that is what is happening. Insurance companies are actually packing up their offices and leaving states, to include Florida, California, and Louisiana. That's where I live. Many other states also, but I have been on the phone for the last 2 or 3 days with different insurance agencies in Louisiana discussing what is actually happening. So I wanted to give it to you guys because I think this might be some valuable information that you might could check to see what's going on with your insurance companies, see the trickle-down effect, and hopefully come up with some solutions. So you guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Financial Prepper, Chris and Stacey. I'm Stacey, and if you hear banging noises, that's Chris outside in the shop. All right, let's get into it, you guys. So how this actually started out was I got a bill for our rental property, which we only have one left. As you guys know, we've sold the rest of them, and the premium had literally doubled. And I'm like, okay, this doesn't make sense. It's a brand new roof. We've never had any claims. Everything's been remodeled. This just doesn't add up. So I called my guy and I'm like, and by the way, here's a tip. Know your insurance companies locally. Have cell phone numbers. Just don't have an office number. Get to know them. I know 2, 3, 4 that I can pick up the phone, just like lenders, and go, hey, what is going on right now? So I picked up the phone and I said, man, what is going on? I just got a bill and it is doubled. And he started explaining to me what's going on in the insurance world right now. And we all know that everything is rising in prices. We've talked about this. Insurance is going up. Prices are going up, but he broke it down for me per Louisiana, and this is very interesting. So I recommend that you guys get in touch with your local insurance companies and see what's going on in your state. For Louisiana, 28 companies have left in the last few months. 28 companies. So what does that do for the market? Well, obviously, they're going to double their premium, just like they did for us. They're saying that one company even has a $44 million loss. The other company that I talked to wouldn't tell me their loss. They're saying that they're asking them to write more life insurance policies, but the guy told me, he said, no one can afford them. He said, literally no one can afford a life insurance policy because the homeowner's insurance, auto insurance has gone up so much. And you guys, if you're in a state like us, if you have auto insurance, you're required to have it. I think most states are like that. Put in the comments if you guys are. In Louisiana, we're required, if you drive an automobile, you have to have insurance on it. If not, your vehicle gets towed. So that's just kind of how it goes. So states are considering actually paying companies to actually come back in, give them subsidies, and give them money to come back into the states because everyone's leaving. They're saying that it can only do. So I asked the guy, I said, well, what are my options? He said, I cannot write any new policies. He said, I can only write a new policy, one, if it's a brand new home, a brand new subdivision, and if there's no trees. We live in Louisiana. There's trees everywhere. He said, I've gone from making this many policies per month, he said, to I'm like down to 1 or so. I talked to another company. They said the same thing. They said they're swamped right now with calls from people that are asking for quotes because all these other companies have left the state and they have no insurance. They either canceled them or they grandfathered them in just like they did us, and they doubled their premium, which I'm like, I am not paying that premium. That is ridiculous. It went from like $700 to like $1,400, almost $1,500. Not paying that. They said it's due to so many claims that are happening. They said hailstorms, ice storms, hurricanes, different events like that, droughts, all these stuff that is happening lately. So I was asking him, I said, okay, break it down for me then. How do you guys factor in, like when you do an insurance policy like that and you have to pay out a claim, how do you guys get paid back? He said it takes about 15 years. And I actually spoke to several of these insurance companies. It was very informational. I recommend you guys get on the phone, call your insurance, find out what's going on in your local area. He said right now in our local area, based on all the claims that have happened, just say a $30,000 claim, it would take 15 years for me to pay them monthly for them to be able to get back the money that they paid us. So there you go. So what happens is you're required, if you have a loan on a home, you're required for a mortgage, you're required to have insurance. Everybody knows that, right? So if you're required to have a insurance policy because you have a mortgage and your insurance doubles, that's going to affect your payments. You guys check into this, pay attention to this, because sometimes if you have a mortgage, your insurance goes up, your payments go up, and you don't even know it because it is just right into your loan payment. So I would recommend every single person calling your insurance company, seeing what's going on with your auto insurance, your home insurance, see what's happening in your area, and just pay attention to this kind of stuff. States typically require every autos to have insurance, which I've already mentioned that before. So the trickle-down effect, as I was talking about that, is prices are going to go up. That is something I think everyone needs to pay attention to. Same thing with health insurance, you guys. We've talked about this. Now, here's some solutions. This is what we did. I immediately picked up the phone and I started calling all the people that I know in the insurance world. And I said, all right, I just got doubled on my insurance policy for my rent house. What can you do? And I found a company that was able to do it by half. So, of course, I signed up for it because it's structural. Call your insurance company. See their status and their quote. Shop around. So you guys, that is what's happening right now. He told me so many. I talked to 3 different companies in the last couple of days. No, 4. And they told me so many different companies are facing bankruptcy. So many companies are not renewing their policies. If they are making the premiums are much higher. So you guys, pay attention to this. Sometimes if you have a mortgage or you have auto or something like that, it just slips under the radar. If you're paying monthly, you're like, oh, it's just $5 extra. Oh, it's just $40 extra. But when you add it up for a year, it becomes really, really big. So you guys, hope that helps. Hope that's a good tip. Pay attention because mortgages, insurance companies are going bankrupt. They're raising their premiums and we need to pay attention so that we can best protect ourselves. So I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. We tried to do this live last night. If you're seeing this again, it was chaos. We had a dog. We had a live stream going out here. It was just chaos. So I'm trying it again to get this information out there because I think this is very important for everyone to see. And I hope everyone has an awesome, awesome day. See you next time.